Press start.
Alright, welcome back everyone to Police Simulator. We're back here again today in Brighton City, and today we're going to do another patrol over here in the Brixton District in the SUV today. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's go ahead and see what we can find today. Car's swerving. Oh, and it just ran a red light. I was sitting here following this car for a while. I'm like, is this car swerving? And then, of course, he just runs the light. So let's go ahead and pull in behind him. Let's take a look at this guy's plate. Okie dokie. Mr. Zachary Green is his name. Everything on the car looks good, and he doesn't really have any issues with his ID or insurance. And oh my gosh, look at that.
I'm afraid I can't make it.
A green light already. Let me go up here and get caught up to this guy. Here at another red light. So everything looked good with his ID. Insurance seemed to be valid, but he is driving a little bit suspicious, and he ignored that red light. So let's go ahead, light him up here, and once we get through this light, we'll have him pull over. We'll get his ID and everything and talk to him about what happened. Alright, we finally got this guy to pull over. Let's go ahead and come up here, and we're going to talk to him about what happened. How's it going, man? Reason for the stop is, well, initially you were driving a little all over the road, so that's what drew my attention to you, but then you just completely ran the red light back there, so that's the reason for the stop today.
I stopped you because you blew through a red light.
No! It was still green!
It was not still green, I'm sorry to say that, but let's go ahead and see your ID, man.
Would you please show me your ID and the vehicle insurance?
Sure. Here you go, officer.
Alright, and he's already given me a fake ID, or not a fake ID, he's given me a stolen ID here. You can tell at the bottom there it says sex, and it has an F next to it, meaning female, and he's not a female, he's clearly a male. He just stuck his name on top of somebody else's ID, because when we looked in the computer earlier, this is the tag that we ran, and this is his information, Mr. Zachary Green, and his ID. This is actually the lady's identification, so we're going to definitely be charging him for that, but we're going to keep investigating. The insurance card is also fake because it has someone else's name on it. It actually has that lady's name on it, not his name. So that really should be another violation there. And I smell alcohol, which would probably be the reason why you were driving all over the road. So let's go ahead and have you step
Please
out.
exit the vehicle and step to the sidewalk.
And make sure, one, you're safe to drive. Which you're not going to be driving anymore today, but still going to do our due diligence and investigate a little bit more. So let's get off the road here, get onto the sidewalk, and we'll do a couple tests on you. Alright, let's go ahead and do an alcohol test first.
Alright, let me just check to see if you're under the influence of alcohol.
And he is over the the legal limit there, so he is under the influence. Alright, we'll do a drug test as well, just to cover our bases here.
Determine if you're under the influence of any illicit substances.
Perfect, so he's good there, but we will charge him for the DUI. Good deal. Alright, well, so all we have right now, let's go ahead and give him a ticket for ignoring the red light, because that was really the initial reason for the stop.
I will now fine you between $120 and $250 for driving through a red light.
So much money for such a small infraction.
And we will go ahead and arrest him for a few different things. First and foremost, a DUI alcohol, because he's under the influence. Let's go to background checks and documents. He also has a stolen ID and fake insurance, technically, because as you saw, he had somebody else's name on the insurance card. So actually, let's just double check that again. Let's see, make sure the car is not in her name that he was driving. Actually, let's back out of all of that real quick. I just want to verify that's true. So we have a 1NY832. Let's go back in our computer here. And the plate is, yep, 1NY832. It is in his name, the vehicle information. If we go to the ID that he gave us, her vehicle is 3UR549. So let's go back over here, and I want to get his ID one more time.
I need to see your driver's license and registration, please.
In all reality, if
sure,
this was real life, we would still have his information. We wouldn't have given it back to him yet. So So let's take a look here. So if you look at the plate number, it has 1NY832, but it has her name on it. So technically this would deem as a fake insurance card or something along those lines. So it's not the insurance card. He's basically just trying to steal somebody else's identity, and he's using the insurance card to kind of help that. So again, DUI, let's go back to the background checks and documents. We had the stolen ID, and we're also going to charge him for the fake insurance, and that's the reasons why we're going to add that charge as well.
You're under arrest. I will now cuff you.
I won't say anything before I've talked to my lawyer.
And it gave me negative points. It's done that before in the past. I don't really care. But that's what we're going to do. So he's under arrest. Let's go ahead and search him real quick before I forget, and then we'll get to his vehicle.
Put your hands up slowly, please.
Make sure he don't have any weapons or anything on him. And he has a switchblade. Glad we did that. So let's go ahead and tack that on real quick.
You're under arrest for committing numerous crimes.
I know I'm not flawless, but are all those really reasons to arrest me?
Absolutely. That's a lot of charges that we got out of just one little traffic stop, and it all started with him just driving a little weird, and then he decided to run a red light, so kind of cool. Let's go ahead and search the car, see what we can find in here. No items could be found, no problem. Let's go ahead and search the trunk, and then we'll go over to the passenger seat. Very good. Last door here, and we should be good to go. We'll get the car towed off, get him transported.
I have a vehicle here that needs towing. I need a wrecker at my current location, please.
Sure, it will be with you shortly.
I need some backup here to take a suspect into custody.
Understood. We're sending the closest transport to your location.
Perfect. So once this transport unit gets here, takes this suspect off, we'll go ahead and get back on patrol, and we'll see what else we can find today.
We got a reported crime
I can
scene
take
that
care of
needs
the
to be
investigation.
investigated. Anyone available?
Yep, let's go ahead and take this. Try and get through these lights, and we do have a decent drive, so let's try and get there in one piece if we can. Alright, I'm not going to race too quick because we have plenty of time to get there. And in the past, me driving is not the best thing because I don't really drive. I'm not the safest driver. I want to haul ass every time I get there, and you know, these cars aren't forgiving either, so they're either really loose or really tight, and I'll end up running into something. So let's just take it nice and smooth. We'll get there. We're actually almost there already. Should be right up here on the right, and we'll get to investigating.
Arriving on scene. Starting the investigation.
Very good. Let's go ahead and get pulled off on the side of the road here. That way we don't get in the way of traffic. Go ahead and step out here, and let's go see what we got going on. Looks like it's going to be a aggravated assault type of crime scene to investigate. Let's go ahead and get an ambulance out here for these folks.
Requesting an ambulance.
Seems to be we have quite a few different people down out here. So 3 total. So we got 3 injured. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into the back of our trunk here and go to our tools, and let's get our securing poles. That way we can start setting up some evidence tape. Let's go ahead and get that out of our inventory here. Ambulance is pulling up. Perfect. Here we go. Alright, let's take a look here and see where we need to put these markers. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and start over here in the corner.
Okay,
And get all this
what's going
blocked
on?
off here.
Can you hear me?
Well, I have some pain, but I think I was lucky.
Okay, great. We need you to get to the ambulance anyway for further examination.
They should make like a EMS style type of RP in this. Like we've got, there's another game called Fire Simulator, which I've played that game. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. But they've got a fire simulator and they have a police simulator, but they don't have like an EMS simulator, so I think that'd be pretty cool. And maybe kind of interchange them all like somehow. I don't know how they would do that, but see if you can have fire department respond and the police department respond and the EMS, and they could all be different people. I think that'd be awesome, but something for the developers to think about. If anybody on the development team is watching, just wink wink nudge nudge, please. Okie doke, let's go back in here and let's get our evidence markers. There we go. We got this whole area secured. Actually, maybe not. Okay, we got this little area over here to mark off. So let's go back and get our evidence, or securing poles, because we actually did not get that progress bar full. So let's go grab those last few securing poles,
What's going on?
and
Can
we'll
you hear me?
cut off this last part here.
Man, but I think I was lucky.
Okay, great. We need
There
you to get to the
and
ambulance anyway
there.
for further examination.
Perfect. So now we are completely secured. Now let's go back and get our markers. And we do have a little bit added to the progress bar, so we're good there. Very good. All right. While EMS is working on those folks, let's go ahead and talk to some witnesses here. We'll start with this guy first.
Let me know what you saw.
Yeah, officer. I was there when it happened.
All right. Let's get his ID. That way we can have it for the report.
Let me have a look at your ID, please.
Yes, officer. There you go.
Perfect. ID's expired. And okay, cool. So we could give him a ticket for the expired ID. He looks nervous. A witness here looking nervous. So I mean, it very well could be, you know, the suspect we're looking for, and he's just appearing to be some type of witness. I've never seen that in this game, but I'm not going to put it past the game. So let's search him, make sure that he don't have any weapons on him, because if he looks nervous, it's kind of making me feel a little nervous.
Put your hands
Let
up
me see.
slowly,
Can you
please.
hear me?
I'm
I'm
going to
still in
search you.
shock, but I'm all right.
More shocked than hurt. Can you make it to the ambulance on your own? We need to take a closer look.
Okay, Doc. I can
All
manage.
right, stiletto, plastic keys, another stiletto. Okay, so he's good, but just wanted to make sure. I don't really have anything to detain him on, so we're going to let him go.
Everything's fine. You're good to go.
And we'll keep
Bye.
on talking to some more folks while he hangs out. So we'll go to this lady next, see what she saw.
Let me hear what you saw.
Fortunately for you, officer, I witnessed the whole thing.
All right, well, let's get your ID.
I'd like to see your ID, please.
Here, officer.
All right, let's take a look at this. And everything looks good here as well. The hair on the lady looks a little different, but the face looks the same, so we'll go with it.
You're good to go. Bye.
Very good. All right, let's go talk to this last gentleman, and we'll start placing down some evidence markers.
Can you tell me what you saw?
Yes, I saw what happened.
All right, let's get his ID.
Calling in
I need
that
to
the
see
crime
your
scene
ID.
appears
Got
to
new
be an
information on
aggravated
the
assault.
suspect's location.
Here you go,
We've
officer.
updated your map.
All right, so all we got so far is he has yellow hair. Holy cow. Yellow hair and presumed not armed, but we're still going to assume that he's armed and dangerous. So let's go ahead and finish off getting this guy, and it looks good. No issues there at all. So we'll go ahead and let him go as well.
It's fine. Have a nice day.
Perfect. So now all we have left to do is to go around looking for evidence, and I can already see one right here, and it's going to be this crowbar. So let's go ahead and just verify that, get our evidence marker, and let's mark it. Perfect. Go back to our camera, and let's just look around the area just to make sure we're not missing anything else. Make sure there's nothing under these signs or anything. This guy's like freaking out, shaking, glitching around like a weirdo. Alright, nothing over here that I can see, even though there's some broken bottles and some stuff over here. Some bricks and all this other stuff. I don't really see anything. Oh, we got a glove here. There's something. Let's go ahead and mark that. Very good. Alright, let's go back to the camera. Oh, we got a gun here. Holy cow, that was a big time aggravated assault. There's a gun involved. That's insane. We really should be, after we take the picture of that, we'll need to get that off the ground so nobody gets a hold of that. Alright, let's just do a few more glances over here. Ooh, so we got something else. Looks like, I don't know why it has a pencil there. It looks like cigarettes or something. Some type of debris on the ground there. But let's go ahead and mark this as well. So that'll be our fourth bit of evidence there. Perfect. Alright, let's keep on going. Let's just keep here. Let's take some pictures of what we already have. And if the progress bar isn't full, we'll see what else we need to find on the ground here and keep looking. But I think this should be it. Got that. Let's get the third, which will be that gun. And then the last one should be this.
I've taken care of the crime
Perfect.
scene. You can send in the other units while I continue with my other duties.
Awesome. So we're going to have another officer respond. They'll take care of all this stuff.
Support required. Any officers available?
I'm taking care of another issue at the moment.
And we're going to disable callouts. And we're going to go have a look for this guy. See if we can find him anywhere. So he is Mr. Jerry Horvat. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Age 31, red shirt, red pants. Again, he says it's not armed, but we're going to presume he is, especially since we found a crowbar and a handgun on the ground. So yeah, we're going to circulate the area. Let's go ahead and look where the boatload area is. We're actually right here in it, so we need to go behind us here a little bit. Is that the guy right there? I think that might be a female, but I just want to double check. Okay, cool. So we're going to go off behind us, go looking around, and if we find anybody, we'll jump back on the video. But yeah, let's go circulate and see what we can find. See if we can find this guy walking around somewhere. Jump in this parking lot real quick. Oh yeah, he's running. There he is. He's running. Get out, get out, get out, get out. He's already running. He already knows. Go ahead and get our taser out. Dude, let's try and give him a command, get him to stop first. He keeps zigzag. This is insane. Like, who in the world runs like that?
Hands up!
Okay,
Don't
see.
shoot me, officer, please.
So now he decided to stop. Perfect. I don't know who runs that way. Alright, is there a way to detain him? There should be a way to detain and then we can proceed, but I don't even need to ID him. We're just going to handcuff him. So let's go into crime scene and aggravated assault.
You've committed aggravated assault. You're being arrested. Please cooperate.
No, don't. Please, officer.
Yeah, it's you, man.
I'm taking you to the patrol car.
Let's get out of the road here so traffic can keep going. We'll go stand over here by the patrol car, and we're going to continue our investigation, get his ID, just to verify that this is the guy we're looking for. If so, he probably has an open warrant as well, and we'll search him and all that good stuff too. So let's get his ID
I'd like
first.
to see your ID, please.
Well, sure. There it is, officer.
Get it out of his back pocket here. ID's expired, and it is Jerry. So this is the guy we're looking for. Very good, and he does have an open warrant there as well. Looks nervous. Well, you should be, man. You just completely annihilated 3 people back there. Let's search, make sure you don't have any weapons on you.
Put your hands up slowly, please. I'm going to search you.
No weapons. Okay, good. Okie dokie. Let's see, what else we have here? Alright, well, let's start off by giving him a ticket for his expired ID, just because we're a jerk and we're going to do it.
I'm issuing you a ticket for your expired ID. That should cost between $75 and $150.
I didn't expect it to be that expensive.
Perfect. Alright, let's go back into liability reasons. We already charged him for the aggravated assault. Let's go ahead and charge him for his open warrant as well. And he didn't have any weapons or anything on him. He didn't flee, technically, because as soon as I told him to stop, he stopped. So we'll just go with that.
I have to arrest you for the several crimes you've committed.
You already arrested me. Is it even legal to arrest me again?
Sure enough, man. It's technically not arresting you again. We're just tacking on more stuff. So, very good. Well, I think that should be it. So we'll just go ahead and call a transport for him.
I need some backup here to take a suspect into custody.
Understood. We're sending the closest transport to your location.
We'll hang out here, have a chat with him until the responding unit comes to take him in. Wait for them to take him in, and then we'll go back out on patrol, and we'll see what else we can find. What in the hell are you doing, man?
We require support. Who's available?
I'm afraid I won't make it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hold on that. I'm gonna have to stop this guy. Guess he almost went out in the intersection, stopped, and then decided to commit to it even after I was standing or sitting right there at the light. So we're definitely gonna have to stop this guy. Can't really let that go. All right, let's take a look at his plate, and we'll go from there. I'm pretty sure he might be intoxicated because he was starting to drive a little weird as well. So everything seems to be good here. Invalid registration, though, we'll have to address that as well. And for any reason, if we have to search the vehicle, we'll have to keep in mind that he doesn't have a gun permit, just in case there's any weapons or anything in the car as well.
I'm taking care of another issue at the moment.
Alright, let's go have a chat with him. How you doing, man? Reason for the stop is you completely blew that light. You stopped for a minute and you almost made a right choice and then you decided to keep going, so just really poor judgment. Just wanted to see what the heck was going on.
I pulled you over for running a red light.
Sorry, officer. I thought I had enough time to make the light.
You thought you had enough time to make the light. It was red. You almost ran it, stopped, and then ran it. So it don't make sense, but let's get your ID.
Please show me your license and vehicle registration.
Yes, officer. There you go.
Okie dokie. And everything checks out as it did on the plate when we ran it as well. So, looks nervous. Well, I think you should be because you seem to be intoxicated. So we're going to have you step out,
Out of
man.
your car and move to the sidewalk, please.
And since you look nervous, we're going to make sure you don't have any weapons on you. He's even walking like he's intoxicated as well, so. Alright, let's have a step onto the sidewalk and we'll go from there, man. First and foremost, I want to make sure you don't have any weapons on you.
I will proceed with the search. Please cooperate.
Really, I should hit frisk because that's all we can do in this scenario legally, but that's okay. Gave me plus points anyway. He had a switchblade on him, so thank God I did that. Alright, let's make sure he's safe to drive as well. He's already going to jail.
I'm just taking a
For the
sample to see
switchblade.
if you've been drinking and driving.
And he is over the legal limit there and under the influence of alcohol. We'll charge him for that
You'll
as
take a
well.
test to see if you've been driving under the
See what else
influence
we
of
can
drugs.
find. Keep investigating. Very good. Alright. Okie doke, man. Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to arrest you, but before we do that, we're going to give you some citations here. First and foremost, the light. That was the reason for the stop. We can't really ignore that.
Here's a traffic light violation ticket. That will be between $120 and $250.
You're ruining my day.
Alright, and let's go ahead and charge him for some stuff. First, we'll give him a charge for the DUI alcohol. And let's see what else we got here. We also had the
I
switchblade
have to arrest you
as
for
well.
carrying a switchblade.
Please, officer.
And I don't think it counted the alcohol. I think I accidentally clicked X. So let's go back in there and just tack that on there as well.
You're being arrested for committing multiple crimes.
I know I'm not flawless, but are all those really reasons to arrest me?
They are. They absolutely are. Let's go ahead and give him a ticket. I believe it was for the registration as well. I almost forgot about that. So let's go ahead and tack that on as well. Let's see. Where's it at? Car. There it is. Expired license plate. So let's go ahead and give him a ticket for that too.
Here's a ticket for having an expired license plate. That should be between $50 and $250.
I don't have that much money.
Yep, well, now you should have thought about that before you went and decided not to pay your taxes on your vehicle and running lights and all this jazz, man. Life's about choices, but let's go ahead and call a transport for him.
I need some backup here to take a suspect into custody.
Actually, I
Understood.
forgot to search his
Sending
car.
the closest transport to your location.
So let's go back in here
Please
and cancel
the
that.
arrest. I repeat, cancel the arrest.
You thought
It's
you were
no
going to get
longer
away
required.
with it, weren't you, buddy? You probably got all kinds of drugs stuffed in that back trunk. Alright, cool. Yep, keep going. Keep on going. We got this. Alright, let's search his car. I almost forgot about that. And if we find anything, we're going to smack him with that too. Alright, everything good there. Let's get the back seat here on the driver's side. Very good. Alright, let's check the trunk. This is probably where all the good is at, man. Guarantee it. There's some good stuff back here. Why did it do that? I bet you that's where he would have took off running if he wasn't in handcuffs.
Officer?
I bet you. Alright, let's go ahead and search it again, because it does that. So if he wasn't in handcuffs, the door would shut, you wouldn't know what was in it, and then he'd take off running. There's another switchblade, so he did have something in his car. Fortunately, though, we had another switchblade on him as well, so we already charged him for it. You can't charge him for the same thing twice. So we're just gonna go with that. Check the back seat here. Everything checks out. We'll go ahead and call another transport so we can take him in, and we'll go ahead and call for a tow truck for this as well.
I have a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
A wrecker will be there in a couple of minutes.
And let's go and call for another transport for him.
I need backup to take
This
the
time
subject
for
into
good.
custody.
Understood. The closest available unit will be dispatched to your location.
Very good. Alright, well let's go ahead and wait for this transport. We'll go ahead and see what else we can find. I'm so done with this. Has happened I don't know how many times, dude. Are you kidding me? What is this? What is this?
I'm busy with other issues at the moment.
Yeah, this is an issue for sure. This is seriously an issue. My gosh. See if I can take pictures of this. I'm just going to treat this like normal. Because I'm not going to apologize for the accident. I'm actually going to take pictures of it. I want to document it. Because I got dash cam footage, of course. All police cars do, or most do. These do. So we're going to treat it as if it's his fault. We're going to document it, and his insurance company is going to pay for this shit. Because I'm not going to have any part of it. So we got all that good to go. Let's go ahead and get his ID.
I'd like to see your driver's license and car insurance, please.
Yes, officer. There you go.
Perfect.
All right. Here's your accident report. Please drop off your file at the nearest police station. Brighton Police Department will deal with the rest of the process.
Are you kidding me? There's almost nothing written here.
Well, stick it up your ass, man.
All right. You can go now. Drive safe.
Stick it up your ass where it belongs. I want to run his plate. Broken windshield. Let's give him a ticket for a broken windshield and for running that red light. Let's do that, because he deserves it. You deserve it, you son of a bitch. You deserve everything you're getting right now. Oh yeah. Payback is going to be sweet. Payback is going to be bittersweet. So let's go ahead and stop him. How's it going, jackass? Reason for the stop is you ran the red light and your windshield's busted out.
I stopped you for blowing through a red light.
I thought I heard a siren behind me.
Oh, you did? It was mine. Give me your
Show me
ID.
your license and car insurance, please.
Okay,
Police
officer.
corruption at its finest
There you
right
go.
now, because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of your crap, man. You have an open warrant, too. You know what's funny? You know what's hilarious? Is technically, that accident that happened, I should have been able to see his identification, but instead, when I asked for it, it immediately just gave him the incident report as if it was my fault. And I never knew he had an open warrant. So this is bittersweet right here to see this crap and why this game needs to be fixed like this. He doesn't have insurance. He hit my car. He doesn't have registration. And he has a warrant. Wow. Get out of the car.
Slowly step out of the car and move to the sidewalk, please.
Payback bites hard, man. But for me, payback is bittersweet. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the book at you. Ticket. Let's see. Broken windshield.
I'm issuing you a ticket for driving with a broken windshield. That might cost up to $250.
I didn't expect it to be that expensive.
Yep. Let's see. What else do we got? Ignoring a red light. Let's do that as well.
I'm issuing you a ticket for running a red light. That will be around $120 to $250.
I don't have that much money.
Well, not my problem. Let's see what else do we got. We got our car registration.
Here's a ticket for having an expired license plate. That should be between $50 and $250.
I don't have that much money.
Not my problem. What else we got? Let's see. I think we had insurance too, right? Let's go to driver. No valid insurance.
I have to issue you a ticket because you don't have valid insurance.
My lawyer will take care of it.
Well, your lawyer is going to be drowning in paperwork. Let's see what else we got here. Let's go ahead and throw... Let's make sure we don't got anything else to ticket you for. ID's good to go. You got a license. Okie doke. I think... Let's see if you have any... if you're intoxicated. So let's check for alcohol and drugs.
Kindly cooperate as I collect a sample to see if you're drunk.
Alright, let's check for drugs.
Please allow me to collect a sample to see if you're under the influence of any drugs.
Very good. Alright, let's go ahead and start tacking on some charges here. Let's see, so first and foremost, open warrants. He don't have any weapons or anything on him, so I think that's pretty much it for arresting him. But we will search him in the car, of course, so we may be able to tack on some more stuff.
I have to handcuff you.
Okay, you handcuffed me. But is it really necessary to charge me for more?
Yep, sure is. Sure enough. So let's go ahead and search you before I search your car. I almost forgot about that.
I have to search you. Kindly cooperate with me.
Cucumber. Fitting for you, brother. Alright, let's go ahead and search the vehicle here. Nothing in the driver's seat. Let's check the passenger seat over here on the driver's side as well. We'll work our way around the car here. I think this side should be good as well. Good. Alright. Check this trunk. Perfect. And then we'll get this last side over here, get this car towed off out of here. I cannot believe we had all those violations that I could have investigated, but if the game deemed something my fault, for any reason, even if it's not my fault, the investigation part goes out the window, so that's kind of retarded.
I have a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
A wrecker will be there in a couple of minutes.
I'm going to have the pleasure of taking you
Please
in, so let's
cooperate.
go
I'm
ahead,
taking
take
you to
him
the police
in, we'll
car.
throw him in the car, get him transported to the precinct, and we'll go from there.
Time to go to the cell.
Alright, you sack of crap. Let's take you where you belong. I'm so blown away by that. I mean, that's like the the second episode in a row, but the third time it's happened consecutively. And it's just
Please stay
insane.
calm.
It's absolutely insane that just keeps happening to me like that, where cars just keep turning into me and crashing. And it's happened in previous episodes too, like, you know, in the episode 20s and 30s and teens, so it's something that's been going on for a while, but here recently it's just really hit me hard. So, but anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop us a like down below. Also, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more Police Simulator videos to come in the future. But that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.